Okay, and we're back, everybody, with the Netflix trailer. It's March 12th, 2025. We thought it was going to come tomorrow. It came a day early. Came early this morning. Hopefully everybody's had a chance to watch the trailer at this point, because me and K-Pro are going to do a deep dive on that trailer and maybe point out some details that you missed. And yes, we do have a PowerPoint from the talented K-Pro, as we usually do. Hey, K-Pro.
Hey, yeah. So here's the one thing. If you want to say jam-packed, you need to go watch it first, because I can tell you it's worth it, because it has the cinematography and it has Chris Hurst going yeehaw, which was fun to watch him. It has all that. But several of the clips were less than a second long or a second long. So I slowed it down to 0.25. I took a screen capture of each one along the way. I phoned lots of friends to go, who's that? Who's that? When was that? What is this? What is that? Then there's this treasure chest at the end that's behind Mike. And then I was like, I need a high definition picture of that. So I got a high definition. Thank you, Netflix.
Gold bracelet right there. Pretty awesome.
That's the new treasure, guys. The new treasure. Those of you saying Justin's not launching a hunt, you're wrong. And so he is, and it's behind Mike. And the wonderful people up on our Discord, somebody link it down below, please. They have already analyzed some of the items you can see in the back there. There's lots of gold. There's bars of gold, you guys. And then Mike might know Justin, and he had some questions, and Justin was kind enough very quickly to answer. So we have a little bit of that, but that's towards the end. We have so much to talk about. This is the reason we sat in the depths of doldrum of unhappiness for 4 years. We now have a lot to talk about. So special show, thumbs up for Cowlazars, making it happen. Wednesday night show, special show. This is going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be fun. Mike, come on! Okay.
Randy, you're here while for the same reason that we're all here, because I want the gold. You see these gold bars? If you look underneath these items there, those are gold coins packed underneath. Oh, crap. Those are gold coins under there. That's not wallpaper. This whole thing is full of gold coins.
There's gold bars. The gold bar. Look on the other side. Look on the other side.
Yeah, I know. Look at that.
That's a bar of gold. There's more than one bar.
60 pounds, according to Justin. But okay, we're going to get into it. So first off, if you didn't know, hi, I'm Cowlazars. That's K-Pro. And we go live twice a week to talk about treasure hunts. And we liken the treasure hunts to the treasure hunt amusement park. And another huge, maybe the biggest roller coaster has just opened. Well, it's not open until the 27th, but we got a preview today, which is this Forrest Fenn documentary on Netflix. And as we've been saying for the last 3 weeks, confirmed there will be a new treasure hunt in the Netflix doc. There's a website. There's a book. The book is available on Amazon for pre-order, but we have some breaking news about that as well. But we'll get that at the appropriate time. Yeah, we'll get that at the appropriate time. So make sure you thumbs up and subscribe and all that fun stuff. And we just hit, 7,200 subscribers. So we are on our way to 10,000. Took 8 years to get here, but it won't take as long to get to 10,000. So, okay. Where do you want to start? Let's just go through the trailer first and give them the breaking news later.
Yeah,
okay. Yeah, stick around because we do have some new info, which is pretty cool.
Yeah,
now we were going to show the trailer, but then we would have got demonetized. And I don't know if Netflix would have taken it down. So we're not going to show a trailer. What K-Pro did is she spent 8 hours today creating a PowerPoint with still shots. So that way we can talk about it in that way. Okay.
And I will say, and Julio already put the link in the chat room, we could even pause for a minute or two. I mean, it's only 2 minutes long, but you've got to watch it. You've got to watch it. It is so good. And then, after you watch it, come back. We'll still be here. I'm going to talk about each of the stills along the way. And I know I didn't capture one or two. I tried to get them all in. I had to do this quick because by the time I figured out, they might take the video down. So, okay. And Lou B is here. He is in it. You're going to see him.
That's the funniest part of the trailer, but we'll get to that. That's the funniest part of the trailer. Buck going to spring training, Tigers game versus the Braves. Thanks, Buck. Root for the Tigers. And I'm going to be back home in June with the boys, and I think I'm going to take them to a Tigers game there at Comerica Park. But that's like a year away. I mean, we have stuff going on in the next 2 weeks. This is ridiculously exciting. Quote of the night, Matt F. It's true. And the trailer is really cool. So first off, here's live audio from Justin.
Is Luby the pilot?
You got a problem? You just throw some money at it and say, "Go away."
All right, it's just a joke.
Okay.
Go ahead.
I want to say this up front for the we know all 4 people. So here and the other others. So Lou B, I'm going to call him, like, I think in a reality show or any sort of documentary, you kind of bucket people. I think Cynthia is going to be the fun lady, if we could call her a lady with that sailor mouth. But she's going to be she's the only woman that's headlining. So that's her. I think Lou B is going to be known as the family man pilot. It could be Snake Guy too. He got bit in the face with a snake. The Hearst brothers are going to be the good old boy family. They have the truck. They have, I mean, when he says yeehaw in there, it was so fun. You could see his excitement. And then we have Justin, and I think he's going to be the young Indiana Jones. So that's going to be the people that, so if you hear those names, that's how we're going to bucket them. We know them. So hello, all of you.
Got never heard before audio from Chris Hurst in the.
And that's where I grew up, and that's where I'm gonna be.
So,
Doug, wait until your question. Hurst. Wait until later, Doug. We're going to answer that question. But there's more.
Yeah, that was a good line. They have the Chris Hurst family looks great. I don't know about that cipher they showed, but I would be interested to see how they came up with that. But I've not heard of that one. But here we go.
Another PowerPoint. Oh, here we go.
All right, here we go.
Okay, not fungus ass. Why aren't we in it? We are. We've been told we're in each episode in a very, very small way, like less than a minute. Mike wanted to be in it. I did not. Mike basically deferred to his wife. I was not in a place that.
As I do in most cases, everybody.
That is 100% not true.
Where it matters, I do. Okay, anyway, let's not turn this into something else. We're here for Golden Greed, the hunt for Fenn's treasure. Cynthia, Luby, Justin, and the Chris Hurst family, congratulations. And there's other people in this, so let's get into it. And again, we're not going to play it. You guys have had ample time to watch it on your own. It came out at like 6 a.m. this morning, and I think it has like 15,000 views, which I think is good for a Netflix trailer. I don't really know.
Okay, but stop there. First slide.
Yeah.
Where do you think that is, Mike? Where do you think that map is?
The Madison River right there.
It is 9 Mile Hole.
It is. This is 9 Mile Hole. Like Fenn Rock would be in here somewhere.
Yes.
Oh, nice. All right. Well, again, I think they're going to tell us without telling us. But I mean, Justin is sitting there. So what are they going to do? Not say the words 9 Mile Hole? I think they will.
And Justin's sitting on the log that's now missing. Do you think that's funny? We're going to get there. We're going to get there, guys.
All right. And there is the Hurst family. Oh, we already got a super chat. Thank you, Tina Magareth with the $2 says, let's go treasure. That's right. It's exciting. With 60 pounds of gold, or at least a 60-pound treasure. I know the meteorite weighs something, but this is huge, guys. This is huge.
So they are
thank you. Go ahead.
So Chris Hurst Sr. is on the left. I believe Chris Hurst Jr. is on the right, and I don't know the other brother's name, but I might be wrong. The dad is on the left in the black hat, and then the brothers, the son/brothers, are on the right. So, and he's the one that says, we might be rednecks, but we're not dumb rednecks. Right. You know what? It's so nice to actually see them come to life, because I think they made the trailer. It was so fun to see their personalities. So I thought that was great. So this is the Hurst family. They're the 3 guys, or the 2 guys that were on the back of the truck. That's these guys. They have a cipher. We're going to show that. And they were searching up north. And yeah, they're one of the main headliners.
Okay, there's the Hurst family. And again, I don't know what K-Pro has screen captured, so who wouldn't want to be Indiana Jones? So there's the man of the hour. This is Justin Posey. If you don't know, he has rehid part of the Forrest Fenn treasure and added a lot of his own stuff. So thank you, Justin. This must be his little command center. I thought I had a command center. This is a real command center. 6 screens. Look at that. Now this obviously is an original copy of the Declaration of Independence right here. He's got all kinds of books, and look right here. Did you notice the bronze of Tucker? Isn't that cool?
Yeah. Yes.
Or a statue. I'm
okay. That was the first thing I was going to say is Justin. Yeah. I am fighting my tooth and nail of not expanding his command center. And then you put this out, and he's going to want, but do you think there's hints embedded in the trailer? Do you think there's hints to his treasure hunt in the back right there?
I don't think so in the trailer. I think there will be in the Netflix docs, but it's just a trailer to get people to watch the doc. So, and again, the doc is out 2 weeks tonight, midnight. 2 weeks from tonight, midnight is when the doc drops. And these are obviously different pictures of boots on the ground and things. It's got a lot of collectibles. So yeah, cool stuff. Good to see Justin again. It's been a while. Okay. I thought
and remember him here.
Great.
No offense, Justin, but remember him here. He's a little more mature with a beard. We're going to see a picture of him probably from 8-10 years ago. He looks a little younger, and you can just tell he had put in the years of work. Sean Martinez, I haven't seen you in forever.
I was going to say, it's been a while, Sean. How you doing? All right.
And I saw your lovely picture of your anniversary, and congratulations to the Lovebirds.
Okay. Now, this is a cipher they talk about. We use the cipher to decrypt the poem. It'll be interesting to see what the doc says about this, because I have not heard of this cipher during the Thrill of the Chase while it was going on. So we'll see. What do you think, April? I know what you think.
Well, I was thinking that this is more hints, but this is actually the Hearst brothers talking, I believe, or one of the Hearsts talking.
This is their solve, it sounds like.
Yeah, their solve. It sounds like it's a cipher. But is this embedded? Is this Justin's hint for his treasure hunt?
I don't think so. Okay. I think this is the Hearst. And then you didn't put the message in. It basically says.
No, I didn't.
What's that?
No, I did not. You're correct. Yeah.
So basically it says go until you find a lake, and then when you go south and then west, and then go west till you find the gray F sign. So it'd be interesting to see if they did that, and that's where their solve takes them. Yeah, for sure. And then this is them on the internet, like they're almost as if they're looking it up, but I've never. Now it says cracking the code, so I don't know if this is just a cipher not related to Forrest Fenn or the actual.
It's Justin's. Come on.
It's not Justin's. All right. I mean, if that's in there, shouldn't try the wheel be in there? Shouldn't the GPS lat long be in there?
Try the wheel is wrong.
Those things are actually in the poem. Now, this is not 9 Mile Hole. This says Purple Mountains, I think. So apparently this is the Chris Hurst.
That's Madison Junction. And if you slow this down, you're going to have to go and do it or go up on our Discord. To the left of her finger is the circle of 9 Mile Hole. This is a replica of Forrest. Forrest signed a map and circled 9 Mile Hole for some legal reasons. Cynthia made a replica. This is up on her wall at her house. It is. So
this is Cynthia's hand.
Yes.
I did not realize that. Thank you for clarifying, K-Pro. You're
welcome.
You got to tell people because they don't know. I assume this was Chris Hurst because they were just showed Chris Hurst. Now you're going out. You're in order, but you're skipping things. You didn't screenshot every little thing, right? I'll take that as a no, everybody. Okay.
No, I screenshotted almost everything. I think one or two I didn't. I screenshot. Yeah, it's like a 67-page PowerPoint. Yes.
Purple. What does that say? Purple. I thought it said Purple Mountains. Is that in the 9 Mile Hole area on the map?
Yeah, Madison Junction, which is 4 miles away.
Okay. All right. Over 300,000 people took part in it, and these are the 4 people.
These are no, okay. Come on. Actually, I had to phone some people. So on the left is Justin. To the front, second one to the left is Matt DeMoss. Smell the sunshine. Oh, I have the snake bite picture. I have a still where it got into your face. Wait. And then Cynthia is the third one over, and then Amy is the one on the right, otherwise known as the Nookers. I know it kind of evolved to anyone that believed in 9 Mile Hole became a Nooker, but that is not where it started. These 4 were looking for a Nook log back in the day. Netflix paid got them a huge mansion in Yellowstone, and they got to basically try to find that Nook log, which eventually they did. But these are the 4. So you can see all 4 of them are in Netflix. Justin and Cynthia are highlighted. I think Matt and Amy are both still in it, but just not at. Oh no, we have to go over that too.
At the end. So Hooli, if you could put a link to the Amazon book, but don't order yet because we do have some breaking news that we'll tell you about at the end of the show.
Yeah, don't order yet because we have breaking news. Don't order yet.
And this is, of course, K-Pro's stunt double. All right, here we go.
Oh, stop it.
It's just a friendly joke, everybody. Now, these are different people, right? I have no idea who this is. Do you?
I do not. They are in there 2 different times. They have some great money shots. We do not know who this is. So I was thinking, because Luby's wife is a blonde, is this you guys, Luby? I'm wondering, because it looks like the second to last person. There'd be too many for his family. He has 2 kids and him and his wife. So I don't know who this is, but they are in it 2 different times. It would be interesting to know who they are. Nope, not Luby. So
not Luby. All right, confirmed.
Some people sent in some of their boots on the ground footage, And some of these aren't even searchers as well.
That's
So
right. They're too high in
too-
elevation. All right.
So I don't know who this is.
So Julia's put the link where you can order Justin's book on Amazon, where it is going to contain the clues on how to win this treasure behind me. But don't order it yet because we've got an update at the end. But just so you know, that book will be delivered Thursday, the 27th, if you do order it, according to Amazon. And that is the day the Netflix drops. So Justin's doing everything right so far. He's got a website. If you could put the website in there as well, Juli, with a countdown till midnight on the 26th. The book will be delivered the 27th. Netflix is the midnight, the 26th. It's all coming together. He had to plan
Doug,
this.
like JCB's, Doug got his arrived today, Justin. So he got his.
Nice.
Just kidding.
He had to have this in the works for years, right? All right, who's that, Capro?
That is Luby's wife and Luby's daughter. And he is sitting with his son, which you can't see, but they're going boots on the ground.
All right, Luby, can you confirm that is your wife? I just want to make sure.
I heard it from
Yeah,
Luby.
true. All right. He said, oh, no, he's talking to Davio. Confirm that is your wife, Luby. I just want to make sure we don't get it wrong.
I'm checking my sources. My source is Luby.
New power website with special info. What does that mean? Is that something? Let me check. Is that anything new?
Frequently asked questions.
Oh, he did it because we knew we were going live, I bet. All right, let's take a look. And we will go over them after the PowerPoint here, guys. Darn it.
Luby says she's hot. I'm not. Yeah, no, you guys are perfect.
Wait, I don't see a frequently asked questions. Where are you at?
She's literally put the link in.
But that's interesting. Okay. Yeah, I understand. Oh. Oh, no, this. Oh, gotcha. Okay. All right. Yeah, we'll look at that at the end. Okay. Sorry. Yep. Hot wife. All right. People spent years of their lives. Is that Justin? And what is that? A butterfly?
So Cynthia was out hiking, and these random people, not searchers, walked by, and she got footage of it. They liked it because of whatever, and so these are not searchers, but they.
Oh,
yeah.
He's got a butterfly net. I wonder what they're looking for. All right. Okay.
That is not a butterfly net, honey.
Well, what is it? Oh, it's for a trout, right? For fishing. You pick up the fish. Yeah, I'll get there eventually. All right. And then we have Justin with.
Look how young he is.
Looking like Howdy Doody.
Yeah. So, and the Wyoming map, he knew years ago. This is when they talked about years ago.
Oh, that's cool. Congratulations, Justin. He had to plan this out for what? The last at least 3 or 4 years to make all this happen and everything. So there's Cynthia falling off her bike. Now, was that planned for the Netflix? It's just like the snake. Was that planned? You do it for the Netflix because the camera's on you? That's what I
My guess is just like the snake and just like this, it was footage from outside of the hunt, but they used it as a part of the hunt for effect.
Oh, and what Justin sent us is now on the website. So there you go. He's keeping it fair, K-Pro. And I know you're all about keeping it fair. Unless, of course, you get the dip your toe info, then it's okay. But nobody
I give it to everyone, you little turd.
I know. I'm just having fun, everybody. For those of you that know the history of the Thrill of the Chase, I'm just having fun. It did turn into madness. Now, what do you think they're doing right here? They're digging. This is the Hearst family.
They're blowing shit up. You will see it later. They are drilling. There's dynamite. They are taking an axe, and it turns into madness. They're getting busy. I don't know what they're doing exactly, if it's underneath or whatever. But, hey, an 80-year-old man, you just need to bring dynamite.
We're going to answer that question in a minute, Kiwi, or at least Justin's answer anyway. But didn't Forrest say you don't have to dig? I know he wouldn't really say if it's buried or not buried, but didn't he say you're not digging a big hole? Anyway, I don't think the Hearst.
Wait a minute. I'm going to defend the Hearst here. Forrest never said whether you should use dynamite or not. Never.
He never ruled it out. That's true. That is true. The treasure hunters would do anything. What is this a picture of?
This is a picture of 9 Mile Hole. We're going to see Justin at the Nook log that is now missing.
No wonder it took 10 years. Look at all that crap you got to look through.
Oh, yeah. I've walked through it. It's tough to get through.
You think Jack's going to watch? Of course he is. And maybe Jack's in it. You never know. I doubtful, but maybe. And who is this?
This is a person that actually they sent their boots on the. They're not in it, but they're in it. They're in it like we are, just like a random little. This was boots on the ground. They're not one of the headliners, but they actually responded on one of the articles. They actually responded and linked, and there's this whole they're on YouTube. They're a tuber. I didn't go and get all the different details, but this is random searcher.
Ordered. We're all going to order it. Me and K-Pro have our books pre-ordered already, but you might want to wait until the end of the show and make sure you thumbs up and subscribe for all this info, everybody. Hey, wait a minute. You really don't think Forrest went in there, did you? I mean, I think the searchers really went to extreme lengths. Everybody. I mean, anyway, I've got to get to the finish line. Now that is Justin, right?
That is Justin, and Justin eats crap and is in the bottom of the Madison in the trailer.
And this is the Madison, right? He's in the right spot.
Yeah, that's the 9 Mile hole.
And Rock is behind him. There he is, falling down. Remember the picture in Thrill of the Chase with all the trees knocked down? I wonder if that was
I think this is actually a little bit more towards 7 Mile Bridge, but same general area.
You think Forrest drilled a hole in a rock? I mean, what are they doing? This is the Hearst family.
Forrest did not say whether you needed a sledgehammer or a. Come on, Mike.
That's true.
Don't judge.
Common sense. But I do want to hear the Hearst story for sure because it looked really fun in the trailer. I want to go see the lengths for that $1 million that they took. So they chained a rock and now they're drilling a hole in it. Imagine lugging that all the way out to wherever their solution is. Were they in Colorado? Do you even know what state they were in?
No, they're up in, I believe, Wyoming. It might be Montana, but I believe, they're basically drilling a hole to put the dynamite in, and then they blow this up.
So if they think the treasure is under this, how would Forrest have got it under the rock? Like,
Mike, stop it. Stop being a playa-hater.
The Hearst family did that, Doug, and it's in the Netflix doc. We're not just making it up. Oh, and then we have Zoe, the daughter of Forrest Fenn. Go ahead, K-Pro.
So some of you were wondering if the negative part of the chase is going to be presented. It sounds like the family did talk about the negative side of the chase. One of the treasure hunters decided to start stalking my daughter is what I put the closed caption. So then we knew the context of the quote. So those of you that said absolutely not, the family is not in Netflix, you're wrong yet again. So they're in Netflix, or we have Zoe right here.
That little zinger in there yet again, didn't you? All right.
Well, it happens so many times. I don't say it as many times as it happens. Now, this is the one I will say. This is actually voiced over where it says one of the treasure hunters decided to stalk my daughter. This is not the gentleman that I shouldn't even say gentleman, but this is not the searcher that stalked the daughter.
Right.
I think it was a little unfair to Robert, but this was the searcher that took the axe and then went into a linen box.
Broke into their house. That's all.
Broke into the guest quarters that Shiloh lived in. Yes, still, but there's a difference between going to prison for continually stalking and one is a violent crime, one is a non-violent crime. I'm not defending any of them. I'm just saying they didn't show Robert, but they showed like we know in the chase community, and for them to get sued by Baby Reindeer and putting True Story and all that, I was a little disappointed that they put him in this same quote, which is a little bit of a bummer. But I mean, I know he did it. Anyway.
It's a trailer. You really have to watch the thing to get context. But I understand what you're saying. This is not the person who stalked the daughter. So that's how they make it sound. But they make a lot sound from the trailer, which they edited things together, which I don't think are going to come true in the actual thing. At this point, 4 people have died. And who is that, K-Pro?
That's Ben Wallace, and he's the narrator, but he's a narrator that's like in it as well, which was a surprise to me, which is really cool.
Okay. So yeah, we knew he was narrating. We didn't know he'd actually be in it.
So actually, I didn't capture this one. Forrest was up in the helicopter when Randy Ballou died. They have that clip in there as well. Mm-hmm. This is the famous Nook log that is no longer there. And Justin is at it. And Justin he gets emotional.
Obviously, Justin is laughing because everybody thinks Jack retrieved it from here.
He's crying. He's crying.
Just kidding, Justin, if you're watching. It's just a joke. He is crying and he gets emotional. I mean, he looked for this thing for how many years and how many boots on the ground, and finally he's in the spot. I mean, it is emotional. I want to go there someday still myself. So,
okay, keep going, Mike.
And that's Forrest Fenn's home, right?
Yeah, they talk about breaking into the home. So it sounds like there is going to be a lot of focus on the negative. And the only one we see quoting about it is the family. So maybe that's the side that they're bringing. Don't know.
Yeah, that's their story to tell for sure. I mean, it happened, but okay. This is the best line from Forrest. Forrest, why don't you call off the hunt? And he says, if somebody drowns in the swimming pool, should we drain the pool? Oh, or should we teach people how to swim? That's the best line of the whole thrill of the chase, I think.
And then it pans over to the hearse making dynamite go boom.
Yeah, this is the explosion. We teach people how to explode things the right way, I guess. I don't know. Hey, again, this is all the edited trailer. It just makes me want to see it for sure. Lou B, you got a YouTube channel of you and snakes. Did you do this for the camera? I'm assuming that's just like a gardener. What do you call it? A garden snake that's not like poisonous?
There's no way. He's in like, look at where he is. He's not in the U.S.
It bit him in the eye.
Oh my God. And you know
what?
That's
9 Mile Hole. You didn't know that?
Mike.
Pretty funny, though. It's pretty funny. All right.
Oh yeah, I'm sure Lou was laughing really
Well,
hard.
look at the car behind him.
And look at the quote. Look at the quote.
Ugh.
Ugh. Oh, almost lost
story.
Oh.
Okay, bro.
Yeah.
Snake eyes. Yeah, you crapped out, Lou. You got snake eyes. That's pretty good. All right. Were they blowing stuff up in freaking Yellowstone? I don't know. Do you know? Was not.
Somebody said it was in Casper, Wyoming, I guess.
Something tells me they would have got arrested if they blew something up in Yellowstone. But then again,
I didn't think it was going to clear legal. Like Chris told me after he had done it with filming, and I'm like, I didn't think blowing anything up was legal, so I didn't think Netflix legal would allow it. But I was wrong. I knew he did it, but I didn't know it was going to, and I knew they filmed it. But
he was searching down a 9-kilometer hole. Too funny. Thanks, Cold Blue Water. Appreciate it. All right. The true story. Now, this is a little bit different because these are the actual people in this. You know, you brought up Baby Reindeer, but those were reenactments. Those were actors, except I think.
Yeah, so you would think when you're talking about the man stalking Forrest grandson that you would actually show the correct person, not the incorrect person, because you do show real people. But hey.
And then we have Ben Wallace, who says, I know that someone has rehidden the treasure. And guess what? That someone is Justin Posey. Watch, it's not. This is totally different. No, wouldn't that be a twist? Okay. Now, I know some people are saying it's a misnomer. It's a false claim because the treasure, most of the treasure was auctioned off. We know because we have some of the coins in our safe. And JCB has the olive jar and everybody else has it. So they didn't rehide the treasure. They may have rehidden a couple pieces of the treasure. Like, well, if you look at this picture right here, K-Pro, there are, hang on. If you look at the picture right here, there are the dragon bracelets, 1, 2, 3, and this one right here, you can't see it, but over here is another one. Darn it, that one. There's 4 items from the Forrest Fenn treasure that I can see in this picture.
Wait, what 4 items?
Well, look at this is the certification for Forrest Fenn's treasure, right? From NCG. Remember the coins that we have?
Okay.
Yeah, so this is a Forrest Fenn coin. This is Forrest Fenn gold flakes. Okay. And over here, it cut it off of the way I did it, but over here on this one right there.
I have a picture of it.
That one is, well, you should have told me that before I started doing
Sorry,
games.
I'm always wrong.
All right. And then, of course, Cynthia saying what the F at the end.
Wait,
which
you got to show it, babe. You got to show it.
Sorry. Which she already said is not, she wasn't saying what the F about the treasure hunt because it made it sound like that. Ben Wallace says, I know someone has rehidden the treasure, and Cynthia says, what the F, but it's just how they edited it together.
Yeah, but it shows like some people are like, does this really mean a treasure hunt? You're on Mars. If you don't believe, just at this point, say you're wrong or do like some people do. I never said that and just pretend that you were always right. That's fine. But this is the mic drop. This is the last moment where she goes, what the F? And then she had to call her mother and apologize because Cynthia, it is TV mature for language. It's basically mature because of Cynthia Meacham.
What's the over-under on how many times Cynthia says the F word?
Oh, that could be our drinking word. Yeah.
It could be. All right.
So, and Cynthia will be in Discord later tonight.
Other stills.
So thank you to the Netflix team and others who got me pictures. Yeah, and you know what? I got to babysit Tucker for a day when they went back out to DeLacy, the wrong spot. And I had a blast with that dog. It was awesome. Fun, awesome. Absolutely fixated on Justin. You know how you have, like Baby Bear was for me? You have that one animal that is just your soulmate. This, Tucker to Justin, Justin to Tucker. It was awesome to watch.
Yep. And there's Lou B. This must have been before he got bit in the eye. As you can tell, he is a pilot.
I was going to say, no, it's probably after. and his eye looks fine. Oh,
Right.
Loopy, why would you ever go and look for a snake again after it bites you in the eye? Oh,
Cynthia on one of her many
now
boots on
look,
the
look, she's like behind me too. She's behind me too.
She's what?
That's the picture I'm using for my background.
Oh, you took the picture.
No, silly.
Oh,
What's my
I see what
background?
you're saying. Okay, got it. Now I got it. And there's the man himself, Forrest Fenn, the man who started all this craziness. Without Forrest, I mean, we wouldn't have a lot of the treasure hunts. Wouldn't have a lot of this stuff. And sure, there's been drama, but that's just the way humans work. There's going to be drama whenever there's gold involved and greed, gold and greed. There it is.
That is the thumbnail right now, which I think will be evolving, we think soon, but pretty damn cool. Yeah.
And here we go. So check it out. NCG, Forrest Fenn certification, Forrest Fenn certification, Forrest Fenn. Oh, this one. No, see that one. I don't see the chest. This is the edge of the chest. That one, I don't know. It could be because it's the same color. So it's possible there's 1, 2, 3, 4.
Wait, what about the one on the very left back behind the two?
That might be another one. You're right.
Oh, my Lord.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And the big one, of course, is the dragon bracelet. Look how beautiful that thing is. I'm surprised Justin didn't keep it. And what I've heard is it went for how much in the auction? 50 grand?
Like around 50 grand.
Wow. Now I know a question, and I hope that Justin answers this when he comes on our show, which, Justin, you have an open invitation Monday after the Netflix airs. If you come on the show and answer some questions at some point. If you knew you were going to rehide the treasure, why did you auction it off or most of it off? Why didn't you rehide it? Why didn't you keep it all and rehide it? That's a question. I think that's a valid question. Why did you sell the olive jar or auction off the olive jar if you knew you were going to rehide it? That could have been an important item to rehide. So that's one of the questions I would have for Justin.
Well, I know the answer to the second one. The family told both Cynthia and Justin there is nothing in that olive jar except the biography that everyone has.
True.
There is nothing in it. And he believed them. Now, did they intentionally deceive him or were they just we know they're factually incorrect. We don't know the intent behind it, and I'm not going to go there. I'm just going to say he trusted someone that didn't have the knowledge or had the knowledge and deceived him. And that's what I was told was the reason.
I just saw something else, K-Pro. Look at that. That's a cork on a bottle, like maybe an olive jar. Look at that. That's a cork on a bottle. So what is in that? He didn't show the rest of it, but that is a cork inside of a bottle. So it's protecting something in the bottle. Is that the instructions for when you find it? I mean, there's a lot you could discern if you really look at this. Up here, there's some letters. Like, what is that? We've already
go to the next couple slides.
We've already tried to figure out what this says.
Yep, keep going.
Here's a stopwatch or a pocket watch, I should say. Like, what's the significance of that? And as I was saying before, I go real quick, K-Bro. As I was saying before, if you look behind these items, those are all gold coins. And look how thick this is. Look how thick this thing is. And it's filled all the way up to the top. That's where 60 pounds comes from. Think of 50 pounds of gold, everybody. I mean, and then this thing right here is another one. But look at that. I just noticed this stopper on a bottle. I did not notice that before.
Okay, Davio's asked a couple times, where are these pictures from? Netflix. There's an upcoming documentary called Netflix, and this is from Netflix.
From the trailer, Davio. This is in the trailer. And what do we think this is, K-Pro? Did you put it on here or no? Because I know some people think.
No, I didn't because it just came up. Hold on, I'm going to answer this question. Home asked, do you all know what happened to the pipe that was allegedly belonged to Sitting Bull? It was mentioned one time being part of the chest. Yeah, it wasn't part of the chest. Forrest always said that it was Sitting Bull's peace pipe. It sold at auction for a very small amount. I think it was maybe 40,000. It was supposed to go for 200,000 to 300,000 if it was authenticated as Sitting Bull's peace pipe. It did not get authenticated that way, so it was still. It wasn't like a complete fake, meaning it was still in that time period, so it was worth something, but it was not as it was represented.
You can't verify it's Sitting Bull's peace pipe. Forrest Fenn said he did. He said, look at the picture, it matches, but I don't think an expert ever authenticated it. Kind of like some of the other things that Forrest Fenn did. It's
kind of like the chest and kind of like, okay. So this looks like it's some sort of obsidian. I don't know. You guys are all discussing it up on Discord. So this is just one of the items. And when we pull in, I was able to get a high res picture. I'm going to get that to G. G knows how to Scooby-Doo all this stuff. But he, even with the lower res pictures, look what all he's gotten. This is the next few slides.
So this is in our Discord. Link is in the description. They're going over item by item to try and identify the pieces. Hopefully Justin has done it for us, and we have an update on the website as soon as we're done that we're going to read and go over. But all these are 1 ounce gold coins. I mean, 1 ounce gold coin is worth about 3,900 right now for one coin. Look at how many are in this treasure chest.
Yeah, and here's what's so funny. This is how smart he is. He takes that picture on the left, somehow works his wizardry and magic.
Tell him who he is. Tell him who he is.
G is the smartest, one of the smartest people on all of the treasure hunting websites. He is super sharing, super smart, etc. So he takes this picture and he finds it on the internet and he shares with us. He is the one that did the database of all the JCB items when that came out. Look at this. He finds a
gold piece. And a lot of this might have provenance or numismatic value be above the spot price of gold. So pretty.
What kind of value? What kind of value, honey?
Numismatic. Okay. Numismatic. I'm pretty sure I'm saying that right. So again, nobody has given a value of this treasure chest like some of the other treasure hunts have. It's just the only thing we have are 60 pounds of treasure. 60 pounds of treasure. And it just looks like the majority of it is gold. But also there's Bitcoin in here, everybody. We don't know how much. We don't know anything yet, but Bitcoin has been mentioned. So,
no, I thought only cryptocurrency was mentioned.
You're right. You might be right. It might be crypto, but you're not going to use something other than.
I just want, like when we used anagrams and someone freaked out because it's actually a word scramble. I'm just trying to be correct.
3D Bronze says the back of the peace pipe had a stamp that said made in Italy. 3D Bronze has got a free treasure hunt as well. 3dbronze.com. Go check it out, everybody. He's got silver in his and some $1 coins, some other cool stuff. I was totally in the wrong area, wasn't I, 3D Bronze? Almost got killed. That's all right. We'll talk about that another show. I need to relook at that poem. Okay. Oh, no, Hooli, don't spoil the breaking news. So he emailed that to us before we went live, but he updated his website as well. This is the thing with the writing, I think, and we don't know what that is. So
does it say cipher? Does it say sulfic? Does it say meteor? Does it say
that could be a cold storage wallet for crypto? Maybe. I'm guessing. I'm totally guessing. But yeah, look at that. I mean, what a beautiful treasure. So let's just do it because Hooli just said it. So I emailed Justin right before we went live, and I said, "Hey, we're going live. We're to look at the trailer. Can you tell us anything about this box that your treasure is in?" Because K really wanted to know about the box or whatever this is. And his response was, "The series air date is quickly approaching. The photo shows some of the treasure contents displayed inside a saddleback leather 16-inch grandfather briefcase." And I'm going to show you what that is right now because he sent me a link to what it is. So all this treasure is inside this briefcase right here, one of these. It costs, I mean, the briefcase itself is $700. Pretty awesome. But that's not the thing. The thing is, this briefcase was only used to display the items. The treasure is not hidden inside this briefcase, and I have not yet revealed what container actually holds the hidden treasure. So this was for the picture purpose only. But I would have been happy with that grandfather briefcase. I think that's pretty cool. So again, did he use a pelican case? Is it protected from the elements? We're going to have all those questions, of course, but I hope. Can
you go to the frequently asked questions and bring it up and let's see what else he said?
And then he emailed me back a minute later and said, all of this information will be on my website and or book for the launch. And the other break, and then he updated his website. So we're going to go to that and read the frequently asked questions. And then the last thing Justin said was hoping to get a better deal pricing for people via direct purchase on the website. So in other words, cheaper than Amazon. I have already pre-ordered 2 books, and you guys can pre-order yours on Amazon as well, which will be delivered March 27th. But he's saying he's trying to get a cheaper discount on his website. There's the website. Go check it out. And we are going to go to the website right now because he added a frequently asked questions area. What about the rest of the PowerPoint, K-Pro? Is there anything left? Oh, no, that was it. Okay, that is it. Okay. Thumbs up for K-Pro's PowerPoint. A lot of info, a lot of good info. Super chat from 3D Bronze. Never had a chance to meet Forrest Fenn. A big regret of mine. Hope to meet Justin and see the Forrest Fenn chest. Would mean a lot. Hope he does meetups. I do too. I hope he does meetups as well. And I hope
Well, he wanted us to move the con a month so he could announce this or be a part of the con and keynote speak. He's our keynote speaker next year if he's up for it.
Justin, I hope you come to the Seeking Treasure Conference next year, of course. Okay, let's go to the website with some breaking news. Thank you, Hooli. I didn't realize he had updated the website already. So again, we didn't have any inside info. When he sent us the email, he updated the website. So treasure.quest/en now has a FAQs, frequently asked questions. What is the treasure hidden in? A treasure chest? The treasure was photographed inside a saddleback leather 16-inch grandfather briefcase, which I've just showed everybody. This briefcase was only used for display purposes. This is not what is not where the treasure is hidden. I think he means is not what the treasure is hidden in. When you find the actual treasure, its container will be immediately recognizable. I've intentionally kept the true container's identity a secret.
Now, he did say up on, and G just mentioned this, that's the famous G right there, guys. He did say that it is not the Forrest Fenn French box that
chest.
It's not that one. He kept that as a souvenir. So it is something else, but it's recognizable.
Maybe a replica chest like Rudy has? Maybe. That would be recognizable if it was a replica. I don't know. Maybe Justin will answer that question at some point. How much is the treasure worth? The value varies based on gold and cryptocurrency prices. I prefer not to specify an exact amount. So he's right. Crypto is up and down every day. It just depends. What I want to know. Oh, there we go. I was just going to ask this question. I heard there is a Bitcoin wallet. How much is in it? Do you think he answered, K-Pro?
No.
There we go. The crypto wallet is a secondary feature, not the main prize. It will grow as book sales increase. Breaking news, everybody. So he is going to increase the crypto in the wallet as book sales increase. The wallet is fully transparent. You can monitor its increasing balance by viewing the public address. The wallet key is split in two. One half is concealed with the treasure, and the other half remains with the steward. These halves will only be united when someone discovers the treasure. So there's a reason that you have to contact somebody that when you find the treasure. There's one reason.
So he did like what JCB did. Hopefully he did more than that, but that's going to be a reason. So do we know what the first half is? Does he have the code or whatever to?
I don't think he's going to show it, but let's see. And it says remains with the steward. Interesting. He didn't say remains with himself. He said the steward. Is that him or is that a lawyer or is that somebody else?
Netflix.
I'm not technically savvy. What is this Bitcoin stuff? Well, I think he just explained it's Bitcoin, even though he said cryptocurrency. Don't worry about the technical details. If you find the treasure, you'll receive clear instructions and any support needed to access the cryptocurrency portion. Think of it as a digital bank account that grows over time. One you can watch increase in value before you even find it. Important, when found, protect the private key portion in the treasure. Don't photograph it or share it with anyone. It's as valuable as cash. I hope at some point he gives us the Bitcoin wallet so we can look at the value. He hasn't done it yet. Maybe he will later on. Or after the hunt launches, maybe he will then. All right. You excited, K-Pro?
Yeah, I have so many things I want to say. See,
I'm excited.
Justin, you cannot launch this an hour before the show. I need PowerPoints. I need questions. Go back up. There was something I was going to ask on the second question.
How much is the treasure worth? Prefer not to specify. It varies based on gold and cryptocurrency prices.
Oh, did you notice he only said gold and crypto? So basically, the 60 pounds, it's not a lot of other things. It sounds like it's basically gold, and more gold.
Somebody do the math. 60 troy pounds of gold. What would the value be? I know it's not exactly 60, but close. How much is 60 pounds of gold worth in today's price? The search. Where do I go searching, K-Pro? Stay tuned for updates. All right. Again, it doesn't launch for 2 weeks. Give him a break. He probably had to hustle to get this up. What if no one finds it? The treasure will wait. It rests in a location I chose carefully, ready for the person who can decipher the clues. There is no time limit on discovery, only on claiming the Bitcoin portion once it's found. Did you catch that, K-Pro? Do you understand?
No, say it again. I can't look at this anymore. Go. Okay.
Yeah, stay off your phone. What that says is when you find the treasure chest, there is a time limit on how long until you can claim the Bitcoin. Remember, you have to contact the steward to get the rest of the password.
Okay.
And what that says to me is that Justin knows when it's found, and there's a clock that starts. If you don't contact them, you don't get the Bitcoin. Again, Justin will clarify himself, but that's how I read it.
Okay, wait a minute. We have one person answering your question: 1.4 million, 6.1 million, 1.4, 1.1, 2.1, 2.5. Are you people crazy?
Don't use Alexa, number one. They always get it wrong. But who said 6 million? I think you're making that up. All right, well, let's go with Sean Martinez. He was a cop, for God's sakes. At today's gold spot price, 60 troy pounds of gold would be worth approximately 1.4 million. So the 1.4 million by Jason NF. Is that Jason North Face? What's up, Jason? Sounds like 1 point. I don't know why JK Pioneer came up with 2.1, but let's say between 1.4 and 2.1. I think that's a good range.
Okay, let's say it this way though. Let's say 1.5 million for the gold, but there's numismatic value plus there's Bitcoin in there. So I'm putting it at 2 million. This is the biggest treasure hunt by far.
I think plus the dragon bracelet is worth 50 grand by itself.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Let's get back to it. What happens if no one finds it? There is no time limit, only on claiming the Bitcoin portion once it's found. Will there be updates or additional clues released? Any updates will be posted to this site. How long has this hunt been planned? I had tossed around the idea for many years. Even in the Ben Wallace article, he talks about it. Deliberate planning began in 2022. And in 2023, I embarked on 2 separate journeys totaling well over 9,000 miles to hide this treasure. Wait a minute. Why would he need 2 separate journeys, Capro? Does that mean there's 2 treasures?
Okay, wait. 2 separate journeys, or does it mean like Forrest, since it was 60 pounds, he had to put the container out there, go back, get all the stuff, and then...
All right, we don't know. We don't know. Every detail has been carefully considered. From the location selection to the verification process. So there will be a verification process, it sounds like, when you find it. Who knows where the treasure is hidden? Not a soul knows the location except me. The steward has no knowledge of where the treasure is hidden. No one knows but me. No one. Breaking news. The steward is not Justin Posey. That's interesting. Wonder if
Netflix.
No. What? Netflix. Oh, Netflix? Do you think it's Jared? Is Jared the steward?
I don't know. Or is the steward ever going to have a name? Are we going to?
I don't know. He probably doesn't want to out who they are, but anyway. Yeah, that's interesting. Not a soul knows the location except me. The steward has no knowledge of where the treasure is hidden. No one knows but me.
Cynthia's the steward.
Yeah. Verification and claims. How will the finder verify their discovery? I've established a straightforward verification system. The treasure contains specific elements that match a digital fingerprint held by the steward. When found, these pieces will prove beyond doubt that you've discovered the genuine treasure. Instructions for contacting the steward are included with the treasure. A digital fingerprint. Well, that could be SHA-256 for those of you that know what that is. Justin actually tweeted something about that on his Twitter a year ago. But that, to me, that's what that's what we're talking about is keys, a crypto key. Not
see, I can't even, if I find it, I can't even figure out how to claim it. I mean, this is going to be so hard.
What's the 30-day? He just outed that it's 30 days. What's the 30-day claim window about? Once you find the treasure, you have 30 days to contact the steward and complete the verification process. This ensures, so you can't move to Puerto Rico and claim tax status, everybody. This ensures the legal transfer of the physical treasure and access to the Bitcoin wallet. Don't worry, the verification process is simple and clear instructions are provided.
Wait, so this ensures, say that again?
This ensures the legal transfer of the physical treasure. So I think that means the treasure is in the chest, is in the wherever, however he hid it, but this is the legal transfer and access to the Bitcoin wallet. And you have 30 days. Now the question is, there we go. How will we know if someone finds it? Justin has thought this through. He's answering the questions as I think of them. The steward, that says, how will we know if somebody finds it? The steward will make an official announcement through this website and verified social media channels once a successful find has been properly verified. This ensures the announcement will be made even if I am no longer able to do so. So it sounds like he has the steward in place in case something happens to him. But the steward doesn't know the location.
What happens if he's with the steward and something happens to both of them?
Yeah, that's a good point. I don't know. All right, we'll have to ask him. Okay, let's get back to it. There's a lot of good information here, everybody. A lot of good info. So yeah, that's the question, Sam. How will he know you found it? How will Justin or the steward know that it's been found? And I don't know if he answers that, but that is a good question. In other words, how do they know when the 30 days clock starts to tick? There has to be a way for them to know, or that wouldn't make any sense.
I agree.
All right.
They have a beacon on it.
They're still talking about 1 troy pound has 12 troy ounces. So 12 times 60 is the ounces. All right. Okay. Do I have to buy the book? The poem. Oh, it is going to be a poem, everybody. The poem. I don't know why I didn't want it to be a poem, but of course it is. It's Forrest Fenn's. It's a pay it forward from Forrest Fenn. The poem containing the essential clues will be freely available on this website when the Netflix series premieres. The book offers additional insights and different perspectives that serious searchers might find valuable, but it's not required to participate in the hunt. So he's doing it just like Forrest Fenn did. The clues are in the poem, but I wrote a book that has hints. That's what it sounds like to me. Will the poem be available in other languages? No, the poem will remain in English because it is the official language of the U.S. now. The poem will remain in English only to prevent any meaning from being lost in translation. If English isn't your first language, I recommend finding a native English speaker to help you. Will there be an ebook version? Yes, the ebook version will be available soon. The release date will be announced. Do I need to be an expert on the Forrest Fenn treasure hunt? Yes or no, K-Pro?
He's going to say no, but you need to be.
No. While this hunt carries forward elements of Fenn's legacy, including pieces of his actual treasure, it stands on its own. The Netflix series will share the treasure hunt story, but that knowledge isn't required to solve this new mystery. Oh, wait a minute, K-Pro. You just put a big doo-doo on your little theory.
No.
The Netflix series will share the treasure hunt story, but that knowledge isn't required to solve this new mystery. So it looks
and he just said his book also has additional info.
That's true. All you need is the poem, but these other things may help. That's true.
And I might be wrong. It might not be embedded in there. I don't know. But I don't know. It'd be pretty cool if it was.
Last 3. What safety precautions should I take? Please visit the safety page, and it's a very long safety list for comprehensive guidelines before setting out. The treasure is accessible without taking risks, but nature deserves respect. What steps have you taken to ensure the integrity of the treasure hunt? Every aspect has been carefully planned and legally documented. A steward holds the verification materials. A digital fingerprint was publicly posted in 2023, and the entire process.
What does that mean? What does that mean?
That's got to be the SHA-256 that he posted on his Twitter. I'll look that up for the next show, but I think that's what it is. And we can go over SHA-256. I actually was just talking to AI about it and how it works and how you can't reverse it. So it's interesting.
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Well, it's crypto. It's keys and not cryptocurrency, cryptographic keys. We'll go over it. A digital fingerprint was publicly posted in 2023, and the entire process has been notarized and validated. I'll actually look it up on Twitter, and we can see if it was 2023. What advice do you have for searchers? Take your time. Bring your family. Make memories. I hid this treasure to inspire people to step away from screens and into adventure. The real treasure might not be what you find, but what you discover along the way. And there it is, everybody. Very well done, Justin Posey, if that's your real name. Very well done. So far. We haven't seen the doc, we haven't seen the book, and we haven't seen the website yet. But so far, very well done. I mean, we've seen the website, but not the actual launch. So the poem will be on the website at 12 midnight, March 26th. K-Pro. Okay, let me look. Let me see if I can find what I was talking about real quick.
What'd you show the back of the book? We have the front of the book and the back of the book. We have, he didn't put this, but he has put it in the book description. Actually, it's in the code of the website, which I think is weird. What's the location, Mike, of this treasure?
Oh, the American West is what a website post said, right?
Well, you actually posted it and it comes up as like the subcode. So it comes up as the title, but you actually have to go in the code to figure that out. I don't know how to do that. I have no chance in this hunt. But yeah, it's in the code. So it says it's in the American West.
All right. American West. That's about 10 states. At least we have one for the West Coast, if that's true. It is American West. That would be awesome.
And Mike Cooley is saying November 17th, 2023.
Yeah, here it is. I just looked it up as well. Hooley's on it. Thank you to Hooley for being a monitor and for helping out. Right here from Justin Posey, Real Life Justin on Twitter. There is a shot. Oh, it's not even 256. It's 512, which is an updated version. And you say, well, what the heck does this mean? He just posted it with no explanation, but I'm pretty sure this is going to be the fingerprint. So I can give you a condensed layman's version. All right, K-Pro, say I need to verify that you have a password. Like I email you something, but I want to make sure you got the right thing. So what would a key that we could use so that whatever I sent you matches exactly what I sent, what you received matches what I sent? And SHA-512 is a program. You can input anything. Like let's say Cowlazars. We can actually do this. You input Cowlazars, and what you get out is SHA-512 of this. This special lines of numbers and letters is the result of SHA-512. Anybody who puts in Cowlazars will always get this exact same code, okay? But you can never go backwards. You can never understand what the original password is from this. You have to have the original password. So I put it into SHA-512, and I get this. When I give you the password, you're going to put it in SHA-512, and you're going to send me this. And if it matches, I know you have the exact same password down to the letter, spaces, punctuation, everything. Okay, it's a verification. It's a verification system.
Okay, so let's dumb it down. I'm going to ask a dumb question, and don't laugh and make me not feel dumb.
Yeah,
so when you find the treasure chest, are you going to get one of those long messages, or are you going to get a word, and then that word you put into
SHA-512, and it has to match that key? You will get a word or a phrase. I actually put Forrest Fenn's poem in AI and said, give me the SHA-512 for this. And it said, well, we could, but it's too long and it would take a long time. So yes, whatever the phrase is that's in the treasure chest, you put it in SHA-512, and then you get that. And that's how Justin, or the steward, excuse me. And Justin, if I got this wrong, feel free to email me and we'll clarify it. That's how the steward knows that you found the exact phrase. Does that make sense? Because it has to match to the letter.
Is Shawshank Redemption the same as like AI?
No, but there is an obsidian rock at the end of Shawshank Redemption.
No, listen.
Oh, what?
So I find whatever. How do I find SHA 512? Like, is it a website?
It's a website. You can go put it in. Yeah.
Okay, that's what I was asking. Is it like AI? I go to Grok. Now, does it have delusions like AI has?
Yeah. Now, here, check it out. And you can read. There's AI. There's tutorials. There's all this. But I just put it in.
This is much more than I'll ever want to know about this.
SHA-512, or Secure Hash Algorithm 512, is a cryptographic hash function that turns an input of any length into a 512-bit output. And it's unique. This input will always have this 512 length output, no matter what. As long as you have it exact. And that must be how he's it's a digital age. I get it. I get it, Justin. I get it.
We'll talk traveling. Troy will talk at the end about a potential box being found yet again, but we'll do that at the very end.
So guess what, K-Pro? Breaking news. Hang on. What? So Forrest Fenn did it with a second poem in his olive jar, right? That's how he knew it would be found. That's how we all knew it would be found, right? Bam. Justin has his own olive jar, which is right there. I bet that bottle contains the phrase that you put it into SHA-512. And if anybody who says I found the treasure chest, well, the way you publicly prove it is you show I put it into SHA-512, and look, the result I got back matches what Justin put on Twitter in 2023. It makes sense to everybody? There's no way you can guess that. There's no way you can hack it.
Okay, here's from 3D Bronze.
You're wrong.
Oh, Mike, please tell us more about this coding stuff. Let's move on. This is more. Yes. Okay, I get it now.
Funny, because I was just reading about it last week. That's all. I was like, what really? How does this work? Because I deal with it at work with FTP stuff. So, all right. But that's pretty brilliant, Justin, to use that method. And right there, everybody, I'm guessing that right there is your phrase. Right there at the whatever you could call it, an olive jar, but whatever that is, it's not as big as an olive jar. But maybe that was one of the bottles from the Fenn
We've got to
family.
name it. Is that a rum cork? Is that a whiskey bottle? What is it?
I don't know what that is. All right. So SHA-512 is a verification method. And guess what? Everybody will know you're right because there's no way you can guess that. So that's pretty awesome. That's pretty smart too.
Yeah, let's get off.
Sam knows file transfer protocol.
Okay.
All right. So again, 2 weeks from midnight tonight, the Netflix doc comes out. K-Pro is still hopeful there are clues or hints in the Netflix doc. Justin is saying all you need is the poem. You don't even need my book. The poem will be on the website at midnight, March 26th. But to help you with the poem, just like Forrest Fenn's Thrill the Chase, here's a book, and K-Pro thinks Netflix will help as well. Do I have it right? Did I miss anything?
No, and so the big thing is, I'm going to say right now for Netflix. So let's go back to this little known thing called Netflix coming out. I believe it is going to highlight Chris and family as kind of the wild and crazy and fun good old boys. We're going to have Cynthia, the really funny, maybe sarcastic sailor mouth. I was going to say trailer mouth. Sailor mouth. And just fun and kind of crazy fun. I mean, crazy in a good way for all these.
It's pretty funny.
Okay. And then we have Justin again. I think he's really smart, very eclectic though, Indiana Jones. And then Lou B, and between the family and then the snakes and the pilot, very eccentric as well. So I think that's what we have. I think sounds like the family has brought in some of the dark portions of maybe what they went through, and we know
they have to. I mean, how could you talk about it and not if that happened to you? So yeah.
And I guess the family is the best one because they were separated from the chase itself and really just had to deal with a lot. They dealt with more of the darker stuff than anyone. Anyway, Mike and I are in it. We're going to have fun with it. Some other searchers are in it. And so I think it's going to be a blast. So here's what we're doing, guys. Thursday night, first we're going to make a sub channel and it's going to be saying spoilers. And so if you haven't watched yet, and you want to talk about between Thursday night and Saturday night, that will be a sub-channel available to anyone that wants to talk about the details of Netflix. Once Netflix is out, and we have been told there's an extra bonus video. Do you want to talk about that, Mike?
Wait, what? What bonus video?
Cynthia's.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. Also, yeah, I totally spaced. Also, and maybe it has hints too. It probably doesn't. But also at midnight at 12:01 on March 26th, Cynthia Meacham on her YouTube channel is going to upload what she needs to say about the Thrill of the Chase. You know, she knew Forrest for a long time. She's involved in the chase for, I think, 8 years, probably longer than Justin, maybe. And she has got some things that she has not been able to say because she's under this NDA with Netflix. She created a video. It's already uploaded. It will be made public at 12:01. March 26th at midnight, and we'll see what she has to say.
Oh, 26 midnight.
12:01.
12:01. Got it.
Wednesday night at midnight. 2 weeks from today. So there's a lot happening on March 26th, everybody. Personally, I've already taken the next day off on the 27th. Me and K-Pro at midnight are binge watching all 3 episodes. I'm going to get the poem. I've already pre-ordered Justin's book. Amazon says it will be delivered on Thursday, the 27th. And we're off. Saturday, we're in Darth Vader. We're looking for this thing, hopefully. But I'm not disappointed it's a poem. Of course it's a poem. It'll probably be a 24-line poem, 6 stanzas, just like Forrest Fenn was. Would be my guess. Okay,
hi, Tom and Karita from New Orleans. You guys are just traveling fools. I love it. Okay, so the big thing is, this is it. This is going to, I think for the most part, well, I don't even want to say the Forrest Fenn piece is going to be a big one, but the mic drop is Justin's hunt. I'm still holding on to hope, even though right now it's not seeming like there's clues embedded in the episodes, but Justin's hunt there, it was fun to really I said it was a Hail Mary, but it's the long shot. I'm still holding out that there's something in there. To get to know the man, you got to know. So I'm still holding on to hope, but I'll do something very unique in this community and say I'm wrong when I'm wrong.
Really would be cool if it was embedded in Netflix, but we'll see. Goonies never say die, K-Pro. I don't know if you know that.
Yeah, and many people, including Laurel, are asking, can you do the beep and put it as a sound bite on the board?
Oh, Cynthia's?
Yeah.
So there is one other thing.
I'm gonna steal the Declaration of Independence.
That's not it. There is one other piece of breaking news. And I have to put it here so I actually follow through with it. And that is the hintofriches.com, everybody. Hintofriches.com will be your go-to forum for Beyond the Map's Edge, the treasure hunt, and Netflix. We have Discord, and a lot of people like Discord, but I look at Discord as more as a real-time conversation. I want to use the Hint of Riches forum so that I can post solves, post clues, and I can go back and read it. So I am promising to all of you, and K-Pro, she doesn't believe me, that I am going to repurpose hintofriches.com. We're going to blow off the dust on the forum that's there and get rid of it. We will have a Forest Fenn discussion place. You can come back in and talk about your solve and how it's not 9 Mile Hole. But by the 27th, Hint of Riches will be a brand new forum with new categories. Netflix, episode 1, 2, and 3. The website, Justin's book, everything related to Netflix, Forest Fenn, and this new treasure hunt. So we hope that everybody goes to Hint of Riches. Don't go to it now. You can go to it now, but that's the old forum. I don't even know how to take it down and turn it off. But I'm going to pay somebody to set it up as a brand new forum.
No, it's not that I don't believe that you'll eventually get it done.
Yeah.
I spent, and I'm not very techie, but I spent many, many hours not only figuring out which website to use. I didn't even understand the web hosting versus the software, which Mike mixes up all the time. And then once you get a forum up and going, Mike's like, I'll just post once and everyone will come. No, they won't. You have to spend a lot of time getting it up and started, or you will have completely dead subforums. But Mike's like, oh, I'll be able to do it in a day or two. He's talked to like his 6th vendor. And yes, it's going to be a lot more expensive than we thought, which sucks. But then also, we'll see. He'll get it done. I just get to say, I have learned once Mike gets focused.
So I don't know how to set up a new forum. I know there's WordPress and there's a plugin and it's free and blah, blah, blah. I don't know anything about it. I know about SHA 512, but I don't know about forum software. So if there's anybody out there that knows how to install a forum using WordPress for free, let me know. T Brown, I'm looking at you. I know in the past you said, oh, that's easy. Well, I need you to do it. If it's so easy, I need you to actually do it. I will maintain it, and the password will be changed. I will maintain it once it's up and running, but I need somebody that knows how to get it up and running with Ionos, which is our domain.
Right, but that's my point is you're like, oh, it's easy. I can do it in a day. And it's been like a week. And when you say you know something, even though I have literally done it and you've never have done it and you don't want to hear it, that's okay. You learn, you recreate wheels when you don't have to.
I give you a lot of credit because I logged into the C panel on vBulletin, and that was a lot to figure out. And you used to set up the new categories and try and ban people and do all that stuff. So again, the usernames and passwords are not being transferred over. This is a brand new website. You'll have to go create new usernames and all that fun stuff. We will go live once it's there and in place. That's right. Well, email me, T Brown, if you're interested. If you're not, then don't worry about it. So I reached out to a big company and they said $1,000. I'm like, $1,000. I reached, and all I want is a forum set up. That's it. I'm not selling anything. I'm not doing all this other stuff. Reached out to somebody else, $500. I thought $500 was a lot. Went on Fiverr.com and found somebody in Pakistan that says they'll do it for $200. But anyway, if anybody out there can do it, and I trust you, and K-Pro gives the okay, then maybe you can, and I'll pay you. We can work it out. I'm not even saying do it for free, but you got to teach me how to maintain it, basically, is what it boils down to. J Mac just pre-ordered the book from Amazon. So J Mac, did it tell you that it would be delivered on March 27th like it did us? Told us it would come in the mail on March 27th. But yeah, there may be a discount. So, but you know what, Hooli, even if you order it, you can cancel it. Amazon doesn't charge you until it ships. So if there is a cheaper alternative that will still get here on March 27th, then I would cancel our pre-orders and go order that. And it looks like the ebook won't be out in time for the 27th, but that was a lot of info.
So here's the update on Discord. There's a school teacher out of Alabama that said she went out, she found a box that was taped, and she didn't want to untape it and actually see if JCB's box was inside. She was going for the Pokemon box, picked it up, started walking out of the park. A ranger stopped her and said, "Where did you find that?"
No.
She said on trail. He said off trail. No, you did it off trail. I'm confiscating the box. She said, "Let me call the cops then." And he said, no, he took the box from her and walked off. Lots of people are like, this seems legit because she's actually a school teacher. Well, we have it's possible, guys. In my opinion, there's no way that JCB is going to know. And I don't find this credible at all. You find a box, there's a piece of tape on it. You take a picture of the outside of the box, but not you don't verify that the treasure's inside. I'm sorry, crazy balls.
What does her being a teacher have to do with anything? The price of tea in China.
Because they're legitimate if they're teachers.
No, not when it comes to treasure hunting. Not when it comes to treasure hunting.
He was in Alabama, I think, USA, China. I don't know. But she had her kids with her. Well, crazy people don't do crazy stuff.
What does that mean? Anyway, I'm not knocking her. I'm hearing this for the first time tonight. Apparently, I'm not following the Reddits or whatever she posted.
No, it's on Discord.
Sorry. Teachers with ropes, teachers with hoax. I see what you did there, 3D Bronze. But yeah, anyway, did they use the SHA 512? Oh, no, wait, that's Justin's treasure hunt, not JCB's. But I do have breaking news to show you guys, so just watch this.
So hold on a second. So in my opinion, this is like the 4th time someone has claimed to have found the Pokemon box. There's no way for John to know, but I'm not believing it until I see evidence. This is one of, unfortunately, the downside of this treasure hunt is we won't know for sure. John's given an incentive. That doesn't mean somebody has to take the incentive if someone does get it confiscated. And oopsie, they took a picture of the box, but they forgot to open it to verify. Oopsie, I'm sorry. This one goes, and I might be wrong. John may announce tomorrow he got a call from a park ranger and blah, blah, blah. Fine, maybe. Right now, it's hogwash. I don't care if she had her grandmother with her, and her grandmother was Mother Teresa. Sorry.
Which box is this for?
Pokemon.
Okay. Again, if it's found, great, but JCB's got to tell us it's found. And for somebody to go, I found a box but didn't open it. You found a box that you don't know what's in it, basically. But I've got to show you guys something. Okay. Can someone link Justin's website? It's real easy, guys. Treasure.quest. Treasure.quest is Justin's website. Go check it out. Yeah, well, that's why you don't put it in a national park, because there's rangers who won't let you take stuff, just like 9 Mile Hole, right? Same concept.
Right, and since John won't confirm whether you put it in a legal spot, I think it's fair game to search any legal spot. So, yeah, pending breaking news, Pokemon box found. That's pending breaking news for like 4 or 5 different people, 4 or 5 different locations for at least 3 of the boxes. So, sorry, hogwash.
Last video that we did, and everybody should thumbs up for this breaking news of the website and of the trailer, and thumbs up for K-Pro's PowerPoint, and subscribe, because whenever there's breaking news, we're going live, whether it's March 26th. So again, midnight Wednesday is when everything comes out. We are doing our live show as normal Thursday at 6 p.m., and that's going to be a huge show, because we'll go over the poem, we'll go over the website, we'll go over the doc, although we're not going to spoil it. We're not going to spoil the doc. We're going to do a watch party on Saturday, but we'll get to that. But at last show, I asked searchers to send me their boots on the ground videos, and I got one. And I'm not going to set this up. I just want you guys to watch it. And what would you do? Check it out. This is from Samantha. This is her boots on the ground. Check it out. It's short.
Oh, no shit.
Look at that. If you found that in a little cave, a little cubby hole, a little cave, it looks like a backpack, and you're looking for JCB's box, wouldn't you be like, oh shit, which is what she said? And it's like, could that be it? She sent some pictures. Did she open it? She did open it, and look what was in it. Hang on. But I mean, just that, you'd freeze in place if you found a thing like that, right?
I can't see what there's no picture on mine.
It just took us back. Hang on a minute. There we go. So you did see the video, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. So then she opened it, and guess what was in it? Power drills. No idea why power drills would be in a random backpack in the middle of the forest, but that's what it was. But I mean, it's just that she said she just accidentally captured it when she looked up and did the oh shit. So pretty funny, I thought. Yeah, Mad F, appreciate it. And we're all going to work on Justin's poem that Thursday, 2 weeks. And there we go. What else? Yeah, pretty funny. But look at that she found. I mean, wouldn't that be a good place for one of JCB's boxes? This is how it looked as she was walking up to it. I would check something like that out for sure. If I'm in my area where I thought it was hidden, Even Justin's, I would go into something like that and be like, that's where they put it. And then you actually find a backpack or whatever.
Maybe you take the drills and then you go with the hearse and you drill something and then you blow it up with dynamite, and that's where the treasure is.
Well, there we go, everybody. A lot of news, a lot of information in tonight's show.
After party is going to be on Discord.
Tonight, we're doing a speakeasy. Maybe
Yes.
Cynthia will answer even more questions she's not supposed to. Just
She's
kidding.
being very good. Don't get her in trouble.
I meant to hit that. Sorry. Drill, baby, drill. Okay, so everybody pre-order Justin's book. We're waiting for the poem. We're waiting for Netflix, and we're waiting to see Cynthia's video, which is going to be very interesting as well.
Okay, so Mike asked me this today, and I thought it was kind of a crazy question, which was funny. So we have Justin's website that's going to launch the same within a minute of Cynthia's video, within a minute of Netflix. Which one are you watching first?
What do you watch first? I'm going to look at. Go ahead.
Do you watch Netflix? It's going to be 2.5 hours. Do you go on Justin's website and start looking through that? Or do you watch Cynthia's, oh my God, final video?
I look at Justin's website first. But what I'm hoping is while the Netflix doc starts, I can look at his website on my phone, right? So I want to read the poem because guess what, K-Pro? If your little theory about hints, don't you want to know what the poem says before you watch Netflix to look out for keywords?
Oh, that's a good point. Oh, look what USA China. We got one vote for Cynthia. One vote for Cynthia. Sure. Another vote for Cynthia. Another vote for Cynthia.
And don't quote me, but didn't she say her video's like maybe 15 minutes long or something, Cynthia?
I think it's a little over 20.
20 minutes.
Okay. And you never know how quickly cease and desist happen and she has to take it down. We should go to Cynthia's first because it may come down rather quickly if she no, she'll have a date. Everyone is saying Cynthia.
As you know, 3D Bronze, because I know you're smart. Order it on Amazon. Actually, you're pre-ordering it. And then if on Justin's website it's cheaper, we cancel the pre-order. And then we order it the cheaper version.
18 minutes. 18 minutes.
Because guess what? Every time he said book sales, he's going to increase the Bitcoin based off of book sales. So
okay, focus, Mike.
Copies.
Order. Focus.
18 minutes.
Okay, this is what we're going to do. We're going to put Cynthia's video up on the big screen. We're going to put it on 2 times.
Oh, no.
We'll be through it. Cállate.
I can't.
We're going to go through it 9 minutes. I'll put it on 1.5. But Cynthia talks slow and she's thoughtful and she pauses for effect. So we'll be through that in 9 minutes and then we'll go to the other. Well, we've seen a lot of the one which made my head explode. So,
and I guess I'll just say this: the reason, and I'm not speaking for Cynthia, but I am speaking for Cynthia. I'm speaking for what I think I know of Cynthia's video, and that is there are certain things that aren't in Netflix, and that's why she's making a video because she's under an NDA. So that's why she felt the need to make this video. I think because she wants to talk about the things that aren't in Netflix. It's just my guess. I could be wrong. Cynthia can explain it herself if she wants to in our Discord, which we're going to go to in 5 minutes and have a speakeasy.
Well, the funny part is Cynthia's like, maybe nobody will even care. And I'm like, Cynthia, you don't get it.
They're going to care.
People are going to care more than Netflix because Netflix wasn't able to get the video. The family and Netflix had some issues. So she's bringing it. And I think more people are excited. I hope this response in here shows you, Cynthia. People are like, Cynthia's a badass. Right? Cynthia video, Cynthia.
You're going to be a pretty popular girl there, Cynthia. I hope you're ready for it. So here's an over-under for everybody. How many misspelled words you think are going to be in Justin's book as compared to JCB's book? Hopefully none, but.
I'm actually going to go in a long shot here. You ready? I believe there will be 1. Because most likely I'm about 95% there's going to be 0. But I believe Justin, I'm sorry, Justin's quality. We've had so many issues. I mean, JCB's is well over 40 now. That's a train wreck. Right. There is no way that, and I would say if Justin does have an error, Justin's going to come clean and be here for the treasure hunt community and not just make us buy more books and compare them and do all the crap that I still like JCB, but JCB has had like 4 major issues. Books went out before they were supposed to. Books still have, he said he's on the 4th or 5th printing and he thinks everything is, but we have no list. It's been a train wreck. I'm sorry. I still appreciate the hunt, but when it comes to treasure hunt management,
Right.
Other than somebody having a secret clue, could it get worse? Books weren't available for months. We can't go out searching. Books were given out months beforehand.
So there are some very good questions that I have for Justin. As in, how many books did you order in the first print run? Did he do 5,000 or did he do 50,000? I mean, this thing is going to be on Netflix, where I'm assuming he's going to introduce it. Could be huge. Could be bigger than JCB's right off the bat. There's a lot of, how will you know when it's found? How will the steward know when it's found? I know how somebody can, and is that the only way that they have 30 days to get the Bitcoin so you know they're going to notify you, or is there a way you will know it's been found? There's a lot of questions that maybe Justin will answer after this thing kicks off. We'll see if they're in the book or on the website.
Oh, this is
Lou B has got some breaking news. It's opinion, but Lou B says Cynthia's video may ruin the Netflix experience if watched first. So how would you know that, Lou B, unless you've seen it? But anyway, I understand what he's saying. If Cynthia's talking about the end of the chase, which I'm assuming she is because it's Cynthia, you might want to watch Netflix first and then watch.
Okay, hold on a second.
What?
If you don't believe in 9 Mile Hole, what Cynthia is going, well, yeah, if you're a non-believer of 9 Mile Hole, I think Cynthia would spoil that. But for those of you that already believe 9 Mile Hole, I don't know, because I don't know what's in Netflix. It sounds like you do, Luby. I don't, so come talk about it.
That's a good point, though, Luby. You might want to wait till after the, and it may just spoil it in other ways. You just never know. You may want to wait until after. 3D Braun says, I'm just bummed because it looks like we won't be getting Smell the Sunshine videos with his ideas on the hunt since he is involved. Yeah, I would very much hope that Matt DeMoss is ineligible to find the treasure. Do you think he's the steward? I know he helped write the book or proofread the book. Do you think he's the steward?
No, the guy that we met up, his name's Tyler. He was in the New Yorker article. That's his friend from like childhood. I think that if it's a friend of his and not a legal group, I believe that would be the person. That's his lifelong friend.
Yeah, Badger STL, Matt DeMoss was the proofreader, right, K-Pro?
Matt DeMoss was the editor, but like somebody said, is Justin probably wrote a code to make sure that everything was caught.
Right. Sounds like we will be around for a while. There's so many big roller coasters. There's 4 big roller coasters in the Treasure Hunt Amusement Park, everybody. We'll talk about those on another show. And what
I can guarantee that's a no, Hooli. That guess is there's some history. There's
what was that? What was
that? Stewart is Summers? No way.
Oh, is Carl Sumner's?
Yeah, Carl.
Oh,
Summers.
okay. Yeah, I didn't know. I didn't see her comment, so I didn't know what you were talking about. Yeah. No way, huh? Okay.
No, Justin fired Carl. We won't go to the past, but no.
Yeah, but that's might be a separate issue. But anyway, yeah. The November release was intentional before holidays and to increase anticipation. I think he's talking about JCBs.
Yeah,
and
there's not safety or anything.
Said it's just a guess for Cynthia's thing. Got it. Cynthia all day, Davio says. But Davio, what if you don't like what's in it? Do you guys remember the end of Planet of the Apes when Charlton Heston's on the horse and he sees the Statue of Liberty is crumbled on the beach, and then he realizes he went back to Earth? And what did he do? He said, God damn it, you blew it to hell, and he's pounding the sand. That might be Davio after you watch Cynthia's video. I don't know. I'm just guessing. I'm guessing you might be on a horse on a beach when you watch it. But
God, can you go over that again or go over Shawshank 24? I mean, come on.
Shawshank 24 is forever how we're going to say Justin can verify when the chest is found. Oh, Lou B, 9 Mile Hole is a big area, everybody. Well, we'll see what that means once we see Lou B in the dock, I think. How many Forest Fenn treasure hunters does it take to make a treasure hunt? Just one that has the money and the resources, which is Justin Posey, apparently. All right. But what I want, my biggest thing is he made 2 trips, 9,000 miles, 2 trips.
9,000 miles I don't get, but 2 trips, it could just be like 2 trips in the car. There's a hint in there.
Does that mean he reconned it? Then he went back and got the treasure like a year later and then went back and hit it?
9,000 miles. 9,000.
He lives in Texas, right?
Okay, wait. Go put in Google, Mike. How far is it from
Shawshank 24? No, go ahead.
How far is it from Dallas, Texas to Bozeman, Montana?
How many miles? All right. Because he drives everywhere. He doesn't fly, right?
I don't know. No, he goes overseas. Yeah.
I meant for the treasure. Okay.
How would I know that?
You said Austin, Texas?
Sure. I don't know where in Texas. I said Dallas. I don't care. I'm just trying to get a ballpark.
Justin, a very important question I think you should answer is, did you ever go to Kill Tony? Have you ever been to Kill Tony
Okay,
down
so
there in Austin?
Cynthia, 2,200 miles.
Well, that's nowhere near 9,000. Or you know what he could have meant? He could have meant all the places I scouted to try and find a place was added together 9,000 miles. That's not what it says, though. Let's reread it. You guys don't have anything to do, do you? We're just going to talk for a while. Let's go back and reread it.
We have a kid situation to deal with.
Yeah, I know. Well, here's the interesting part. If you just go to treasure.quest, it doesn't show the fact. You've got to type in FAQ at the end. And
it's hidden. Ooh,
yeah,
how did Hooli find it?
Hooli had some inside info right there. All right. Let's look at it one more time and see what it says. And again, we're going to be going all over all this as the weeks come, everybody.
2 round trips. Oh, so what if he well, why would he do that? But did he take the contents, go all the way to from Texas to, like, he took it? Why would he take 2 round trips?
Where do I go searching? Stay tuned for updates. So he might narrow down the search area, like the one set American West or whatever. So, all right, where the hell is it?
Well, and here's what's weird. The American West is only written in the code. It's not written on the website.
So this is what it says. Deliberate planning began in 2022. And in 2023, I embarked on 2 separate journeys totaling well over 9,000 miles to hide this treasure. Cynthia just said to Bozeman and back to Texas is how long? How many miles? No, you're muted. You're muted. There you go.
2,200. So it's 2 round trips from Texas to Montana.
Is the 2,200 one way or round trip?
2,200 is one way.
So that would be 7,800. So I don't know.
Paula just said, Mike, you're a liar. The FAQ is linked on the main page. She didn't say it like that. I added emphasis.
Well, maybe it's me. So, it is. Now it wasn't a minute ago, but it is now. She's right. All right. So get rid of that conspiracy theory. All right. Exciting times, everybody. The Treasure Hunt Amusement Park is alive and well. Right there says it all. I mean, how could you not be interested in finding this? The dragon bracelet alone would be pretty cool, but did he lose?
Yeah, and I'm the least excited about that because I just want money at this point. I'm not going to wear the dragon bracelet. I'm going to have to put it to auction, just like the Pokemon cards and all the other stuff with John. Those bars of gold and those like coins of gold and gold and gold and gold. Gold. I want the gold. Give me the gold.
If we found it, I'd probably shoot one in my pants. All right, everybody.
Oh my God, Michael.
That was for K-Pro, everybody. A little inside joke. Thanks for tuning in tonight. We better end it before we devolve into something else. All right. Yeah. So it's exciting times. Wouldn't you though? I think everybody would shoot one in their pants. It's interesting. We don't know what the container is, but it'll be easily recognizable. Isn't that right, K-Pro?
Lou says if he finds it, he's rehiding it. So there you go.
All right. So we have decided tonight that me and K-Pro are going to watch. We're going to look at Justin's poem first. Then we're going to watch all 3 episodes of the doc.
I'm going straight to Netflix.
Then we're going to watch Cynthia's video at the end.
No, I'm going straight to Netflix, and I'm going to have my phone up watching the other because Cynthia's, we've already seen the majority of it, and I've already believed her before. So, and there's some really, really cool. Well, I'm not going to spoil. It's not my place to talk about it. It's Cynthia's, and she'll be in Discord in just a few minutes. Let's go, Mike.
Once Mike says no, we throw it out. It doesn't matter.
And I say no. All right. Yeah, Golden Greed, Tigger. Catch up, for God's sakes. How are y'all still on? Well, it was exciting breaking news. We've been on an hour and a half. That's right. Yeah, Sean sees an emerald.
Link. Can somebody post it? Discord link, please.
It's in the description. Blue B, just go to the description of the video. You've got to hit it, the arrow, so it drops down. You'll see the link to Facebook, to Discord, to Hint of Riches, and to our channel where you can subscribe if you're not.
New picture of the Pokemon box. The actual box or the outside plaster with duct tape box.
You're going to make me go and look at this now.
No, Nikki.
Is that Nikki who said that?
Huh?
Oh, Finding DB Cooper is Nikki?
Yes.
Oh, Nikki, are you positive about anything? That's what I asked him today. So he was poo-pooing the doc. All right.
No,
anyway.
he wasn't. He's super supportive of the doc.
That's not how it sounded to me.
Just more plaster. See, no, this is nonsense. This is nonsense. Sorry, I'm calling
That
it
picture
nonsense.
doesn't. This is the picture. This doesn't make any sense. What the hell is that supposed to be? What, she thinks he dipped the whole thing in plaster or something? How is that a box? Like, I don't get it. But anyway.
And she didn't want to take the duct tape off and open it up. I mean, come on. This is
All right. Then I stand corrected, Nikki. Then I stand corrected. Okay. All right, everybody. That's it. I got to get these kids home. That's right. Shoot one in my pants. You heard me, right? Look at all that gold.
Can
I
you
want the
stop
gold.
that? It's inappropriate. We have kids watching. That's not okay.
I meant the gold getting in my pockets. It's so heavy it'll rip the pockets open. That's what I meant. Think of Scrooge McDuck with all that gold.
Okay.
All right, everybody, thanks for tuning in. Subscribe because we will go live whenever there's breaking news. We have the trailer. Now we just have to wait 2 weeks for the doc and the book and the poem and Cynthia's book.
Okay, bye, everybody. Bye.
The gold face, the gold.
Bye. Bye.
All right, see you in Speakeasy. I got to go take the kids.
Bye.
But I'll see you. All right, see you, everybody. Thanks for tuning in. We appreciate it. Bye.